Hi, everyone. EBAC has recently completed a equity plan that we want to share with all of you. So we are doing it in the form of both this video and a companion written document. So first, I want to say that the work of racial justice is not new to EBAC. For many years, we have been serving primarily Black and brown families that have been impacted by structural racism. In our 2014, we restated our mission statement in which we explicitly named that we are working with those that have been impacted by social inequities, right? So not just an organization that is providing universal support to any kid and family who needs it, but that our passion lies in serving this community. In our 2017 theory of change, we actually took it a step farther in explicitly naming that these social inequities are disproportionately experienced by kids and families of color, and that this isn't some random distribution, but it actually is the result of specific policy choices. So when lots of attention has come to state violence on Black people through the police murder of George Floyd, this isn't new to us, and it is not causing us to go in a different direction in any way. I do think that it has presented a sense of urgency that we need to ensure that we actually are fully embodying the values and things we care about, and that we are as impactful as we are hoping to be in this anti-racist cause. So I'm going to turn it over to other members of the senior leadership team that are going to walk you through what our plan is, what our current efforts are, and how we hold ourselves accountable to making the difference that we're all committed to.
For context, the equity objectives in our equity plan are directly tied to the agency theory of change. And as a reminder, that theory of change was created in 2018 as a roadmap for the organization to highlight who we serve and how we might get there together. And one of the objectives that stands out the most for me is the objective to work to increase equity within EBAC. And I feel particularly excited to work in an organization that prioritizes equity for all staff and employees. And at the heart of that objective is that all staff feel respected and are treated with dignity and fairness and have equal access to opportunities. That feels really exciting to me in this year ahead. And equally, I feel committed to reviewing policies and practices and asking the question of, are they grounded in equity? And if not, what do we need to shift to get there? The staff at EBAC have such incredible breadth and depth of knowledge and is at the heart of the work. And I know that the staff are what will make the mission possible.
Hi, EBAC team. It's Tammy Jones, Chief Operating Officer. I hope today finds you and your family well. I would love to see you all in person, but since we can't, I'm going to be thankful about the gift of technology. In response to your feedback, we are sharing with you our equity plan. And so I have the privilege of sharing with you the second objective, the inward-facing objective regarding that plan, and that is, drum roll please, the development of our talent development plan, a comprehensive talent and development plan. And so when we say if you want to know what that means, it just means our plan to attract and recruit and retain and hire and train staff who will support our target population in reaching our impact statement. And so our impact statement is lofty, but you're doing it every day. So I want to tell you what it is. It is that children, youth, and families will be resilient and experience racial and economic equity. So everything you do, big and small, every day is contributing to making this impact statement true. And you're doing a fantastic job. And we want to codify it and solidify what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. So we're going to have a committee, and the committee will be to drive the work. And you're going to get more information via email in the coming weeks towards the end of December. So please plan to respond and be a part. But the committee is going to be centered on creating a plan to help BIPOC staff become managers and leaders at EBAC, and the committee will make sure that all staff are receiving training from the organization with regard to social justice and healing. And you've heard about some of that already, where we talked about staff being required to complete 12 hours of training. So that's it. Look for how you can be a part. More information is coming. And so that's it for now. I hope you're excited about our equity plan. I'm excited to have a stake in the ground. We've always had one, but now we're just putting it out there and saying, here it is. So I hope you're excited too. And I hope you'll be excited to be a part. Take care. Talk to you soon. Bye.
The next two objectives are external facing. One is about gathering and incorporating our client's voice into program design and delivery. And the second one is about working with systems and supporting them into changing their oppressive practices into ones that support and heal the community. I will speak specifically about the importance of listening to our constituents. The high-level goal of our theory of change in this area is that families have self-agency and empowerment to engage in changing their communities. In the EBAC's context, it means that we have ways to listen to feedback about our services and to incorporate this feedback into the design and delivery of programs. To this end, our equity tasks are: establish a universal platform to gather this important information, work with all of you to establish a schedule for gather this feedback, and to develop a plan with timeline and steps to close the feedback loop, meaning gathering information, analyzing the data, reporting back, and making changes wherever they are necessary.
So the piece in our theory of change that stands out to me most is our commitment to the policy work, the commitment to external partners, local and nationally, the commitment to working within those organizations and institutions that are our partners, our colleagues, our friends, sometimes our funders, to create a common language to break down those barriers that were put in place that no longer serve us, that no longer serve the people we are committed to serving, that no longer bring out our highest and our best, but risk causing harm, to have those stretched and vulnerable conversations and to create a space where even in other organizations we partner, we work well together, we find some balance, some common language to do what we said we came to do, which is to be of service and to serve. And so I am drawn to that piece. I am committed to this work, and I'm thankful for it.
Okay, so that is the plan. I really want to emphasize that for us to be successful, it's going to take everyone. It's going to take the full commitment and the full effort of the entire organization. This is not something that can be achieved just by management or leadership. So my ask to you is first, please send feedback my way on the plan, right? If there are things that are missing, I want to hear that. If there are ideas on how we can better execute some of these high-level aspirations, I want to hear that. The second ask is that all of you go back to your teams. And so for some of you, those are support departments, others program, but to work within your team to figure out what is its role and what's the role of all of you individually towards advancing some of these different goals. And specifically, you'll see on the plan, it's not really heavy on the program intervention, kid and family stuff. So what's the work there? How do you guys do that? Okay, thank you to everyone.